Well, the recovery appears to be at its strongest in international business centres. Those are markets like New York, like London, like Shanghai, where we're seeing a surge in prices again as the business travel really returns in force. And the other thing that we can diagnose at the moment is that there is the return of the luxury traveller. If we look at the occupancy in luxury hotels in markets like New York, that occupancy is running ahead of occupancy in the other sectors. Now, if we look at where the markets are weakest, we're seeing price fall still in markets such as Athens, in Dublin, and in Lisbon, and we think that this is correlated with those are markets which have been affected most by the economic crisis. Hoteliers led their prices down to tempt consumers back in. Now, as prices started to rise again just a little bit, and as occupancy levels started to rise, hoteliers became much more selective about the sorts of deals and the discounts that they were putting out on the market. But it's true to say, I think, that the days of the panic promotions and the panic pricing are really behind us at this point. Now, turning to the local effects on pricing, clearly South African hotel pricing was supported to a great extent in 2010 by the World Cup being hosted there, and Iceland's hotels, particularly in Reykjavik, were decimated from a price point of view because of the volcano in April of 2010. Well, if you're looking for luxury for less, then I would say look east, and in particular to Eastern Europe. In 2010, you could buy a five-star hotel in Warsaw for £75 and in Budapest for just over 100. Well, whereas 2 and 3 years ago, we used to talk about New York and Moscow consistently leading those league tables, in the last year or so, we've really seen a change of guard. So Muscat, Doha and Monte Carlo have really shot up the rankings and overtaken those two. And we think that that is part and parcel a function of a change in travel patterns as people start to prioritize those destinations. Well, the UK hotel price index rose 2% in 2010, and that's in line with hotel price rises across the world. Now, I think it's mixed news. It's good to see that prices are rising because that is something which reflects on the health of the hotel sector as a whole. And of course, if price rises had been too large, that would mean that the UK was becoming less competitive versus other countries for the international travellers. Well, first of all, prices are back at the levels they were in 2004, so there's still great value for consumers out there. So while prices are back in 2004, earnings are not, so that's a great value gap for consumers to exploit. Secondly, prices are rising again and the discounts are narrowing, so there's no time like now to book travel. Thirdly, if you're looking for value, whether that is in the luxury sector or that's in the budget sector, I think avoid the international business hubs at the moment because prices are recovering there fastest of all. And I think lastly, if you're looking for value, well, as we pass our 20th year in Hotels.com, we're more committed than ever to finding the best deals out there in the market for our consumers.